Today we are working on, among other things, rectifying a door head to a walk-in robe. Two of them. So I have rectified them to the same measurement from under the cornice, and you'll see that here we're pretty tight to the plasterboard, but over there we're down a little bit, so we've got a lot of fill at this end, because this end was a lot less. It ran downhill this way, so we had to go with our tight measurement of 130 and match it across. So in order to get through these a little bit quicker, we don't want to do two separate mixes of base. So to get two coats of base in one mix, we've got to add something to the first lot, or the first coat, and that is gypsum dust. The very thing that plasterboard is made of also makes the mud go off quicker, and you're left with the original mix still in the bucket, still good. And depending on how quick you want it to go off, you just liberal amounts of this dust, and then we mix it all in really good, and that'll send it off a lot quicker, so that it will dry and you can scrape back your first coat and apply the second coat with the one already sitting in the bucket waiting for you mix. What else makes mud go off? Table salt. I used to use that a lot, but it's very grainy. It's very hard to get it to dissolve properly in the mud so it's not scratchy in your work. But gypsum dust, slice open a piece of plasterboard, scrape the inner, and you've got gypsum dust, and that will make the mud go off quicker. And that is the first coat. So that's both heads now first coated, and now we just wait for that mud to go hard. Oops. Not yet. That has gone off, and I have also scraped my first coat. That was probably about 20 minutes. The original mix has a 1 hour working life, and so if you add that dust, you can get your first coat coated, gone off and scraped before you go back to your original mix, which is still wet. And that's how you get two coats of base in one. Second coat. I also put the gypsum dust into this remaining mix, even though it's well on its way to going off. But that will just ensure that it goes off that little bit quicker. And I can get to top coating. Alright, on to the other one. And there we have it, 2 door heads rectified. Of course, they have to dry now and then get sanded later on. But in the meantime, I've got to get to one more job, and then there is a weekend with my name on it once I finish that next job. Okay, hasta luego. I'm learning a little bit of Spanish. See ya.